Dun 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 dun! The Luxury Games tournament is taking place this weekend. 244 players entered into the challenge, and Lundraity scrubbed out by like round 4 playing Drytron. So remember, Drytron's best deck, lol. Good times. So that's my shameless plug for this video. For the main, we're going to go through the little breakdown of day 1, and we'll have the top cut results later on tomorrow. Now let's dig on into some interesting stuff, shall we? Now the entire little breakdown you see here is kind of interesting. The fact that we had 244 players, though, participating in this new event. The new format was really a very nice push for this, and I'm actually excited for this. So we had 51 frickin' Zoodiac variants. That's a lot, all right? That's what 1/5 of our field was Zoodiac something, all right? 33 of those were the Eldritch variant, which, don't play dumb. You know that Eldritch Zoodiac is probably the best variant right now. The cool things that that particular build can do are pretty spicy, actually. And then we had 12 copies of Dogmatica Eldritch Zoodiac. What am I supposed to say about that? That's pretty all right, actually. And then we had 6 pure. 6. All right, so instead of doing a sub-engine here, we basically were like, we don't need it. We're just going to hand trap our mind out, play our 1 normal summon. That's what we do, I guess. All right, sure. All right. 41 frickin' virtual world. All right, well, that's all she wrote. True King of All Calamities Turbo. So many people were excited to see that True King did not get hit on this list. Every virtual world player in the room went, eh? A lot of you guys were commenting telling me there's no way virtual world could be the best deck. It's too inconsistent. When you have 1/5 of the field essentially playing the deck is going to succeed. Just because you brick doesn't mean that Timmy Timerson, the McTimmer over there, isn't going to see success with the deck. I'm sorry to tell you that. Like, not all variants will fall onto you. That's just how it works, all right? You might find success. He might not. You might do bad, and he might do good. According to the logic of the universe, that's how that works. So, I just want to point that out. Now, this was interesting. There were 37 Eldritch variants, all right? So we had 14 Dogmatica, 12 Pure, and then we had, and guess what? Guess what, guys? Guess what? We had 5 Evil Twin variants. Now, I actually heard a couple of good players were testing this particular build before the event. And if you guys have any of these cool little Evil Twin lists that were playing Eldritch, please do send them over. I would like to talk about some of these after the event. I find that some of this, the interaction with the Evil Twins with the Eldritch to generate this draw power in the deck is actually kind of cool. Also, you get some link climbing. Yeah, I guess like the Live Twins package itself isn't fantastic, but Eldritch is like the one variant that we saw in the OCG that was adapting this, all right? Then we had 6 other. Now, the interesting thing I see about that, though, is that would be where our Numeron section would be for this. So that's kind of up there. Now, oh baby, we got 22, well, 21 because Lundraity, you know, big stinky poo-poo, scrubbed out after telling me all week that Drytron's the best deck, and you can't win them all, right? I'm just saying. So, 21, excuse me, stepped up and with hopes of topping with Drytron, but at this point in time, I'm not going to discount the deck, all right? We know that the toolbox for the deck is very consistent. We know that what the deck aims to do for its game plan is not a bad thing. You've also got access to Natasha. Lund was telling me last night how Natasha was just the best card in the deck. All right, he was back and forth on wanting to play it. It ended up he stuck to it, and it looks like he liked it. So I think going towards that might be the better thing. We'll see in the long run, though, because I'm very curious to see what kind of formal builds will come out of this event, if at any, for Drytron. But the Ritual Toolbox is pretty good still, even if it didn't do well this event. Trust me, players might not be ready to handle it on a higher level. So, just like the Evil Twin Eldritch variants, there is still an interest of things to be seen here. Now we had 16 dinosaurs. Oh boy, dinosaurs! This number is actually a little bit smaller than I thought. Now, interesting enough though, everybody and their mothers kind of started heading back to wanting to side for dinosaurs. Everybody sat down for this event and was probably like, alright, best decks in the room. Zoodiac, looking at you, Zoodiac. Alright, Virtual World and dinosaurs. I think everybody playing any sort of competitive scene right now should have acknowledged those 3 decks. Alright, if you're not acknowledging those 3 decks, I don't know what you're trying to do right now. I don't think you're trying to take this game seriously. But dinosaurs were massively underrepresented for this. But I do... It might be because players wanted to expand and try some other decks. That's not a bad thing. But that dinosaur representation, kinda a little bit iffy. Now, 15 Dogmatica invoked. 15 of you decided to take one of the easiest learning decks of all time and go, I want a piece of that prize money. Yeah, you guys got a pretty easy time. Alright, it's one of the easiest decks to play. If it clicks, it clicks. If it loses, well, it loses. Alright, like, there's no ifs, ands, or buts about it, alright? So, as a nice little friendly variant of things that you want to play in the format, Dogmatica Invoked is probably going to be the thing that you can enjoy and have a little bit of a good time with. I mean, at least in terms of consistency for Rogue, that's nice. And then we had 11 Praying Kids. This is actually really high to me. I don't know what I missed here, but that's a lot of Praying Kids. Alright, like, I know people were excited for this deck again, but that's a very high representation in terms of just Rogue. You know what I mean? Like, that's kind of cool, I guess. Alright. So, where's the Dragon Link? Have you guys seen the Dragon Link? As far as I can tell, having talked to a couple people about Dragon Link, the deck is a little bit more... It's pretty fragile to hand traps right now. The deck kind of took a big L, losing its pieces. You know, losing the Dragon Buster Sword and the Link Cross just made that deck doo-doo. Alright, like, whoo! Also, there is a 51 representation here of other decks. Alright, we have no Dragon Link. We have no Mr. Infernoble Knight. I did tell you guys, Infernoble was going to take a big hit losing that smoke grenade. And they really did. And unfortunately, it looks like it was enough to seal the deal for them outside of the competitive realm. Now, it's kind of stinks that we did lose 2 major competitors. The format did get knocked down a pretty high pillar here. But Zoodiac is still going to be this powerhouse at this point in time. It looks like Eldritch and Dogmatica engines still have relatively high representations. True King of All Calamities is a problem. Yay! Who would have guessed? Have you guys seen Zexal, by the way? Can you guys find Zexal on this top cut? Because I can't right now. What am I expecting to win? It's probably going to come down to Virtual World and some sort of Zoodiac variant in the finals. I wouldn't be surprised to see... I want to say it depends on if Zoodiac can win. Who can go first and play the better board, I guess, is what this is going to come down to. But it's either going to be Virtual World or Zoodiac, I think. Unless somebody knows something in the Rogue category that would absolutely just mind-bust open people. I'd be excited to see that, honestly. So I also got to give a shout-out here to Hakuna Maidata. He actually made this entire graphic, posted it on the internet for everybody. And I do want to know what you guys think about this Luxury Games event. Please leave a comment down below, tell me what you guys think. And I will see your beautiful faces later on in the day for 12 days of Dexmas, shall we? Thank you, patrons, for making the ride never truly end. Without you guys' support, well, I would probably be doing Truffle Shuffle videos for a living. Guys, please check out VanCole40 for all of your Cardfight Vanguard content brought to you by MCole40. And if you are looking to pick up singles, check out mcolegames.com for your trading card game needs. Thanks for watching, everybody.